by coaching. I'm streaming. Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. We'll be playing Bel'veth. For the runes, Fleet of Footwork, Triumph, Alacrity, Coup, Magical Footwear, and Cosmic. Fleet of Footwork kind of new, giving us healing, movement speed, and yeah, that's it. As we clear, that sustain helps, but then the movement speed is where it really shines. Nowadays, you're going to be against 1,000 range champions, so helps you stay on top of those guys, either to get your auto attacks or to run away after you do a short trade. Works in both ways. We're going to be starting the Raptors. Smite, E the red buff, and then blast off these Qs. Once you cast the Q, then it goes off on cooldown. And then it comes up again, and again, and again. So when it comes to the clear, you really just want to use them as fast as possible. And now by smiting the E, or smite E the red buff, our E is going to be up for the Krugs here. And then we get a very fast level 3. We might have a bot gank, we might not. Let's see. If the E heals us, deals more damage when the target is low. You always wait for the camp to get a little lower. Alrighty, they're trading pretty heavily, but there's that ward. Into the enemy jungle slash... We're going to be walking around a bit here. But this is inefficient. You're actually wasting time. That's right. But if we get a successful attack, then we're really in business. No blue buff. That means Wukong's pathing towards top. Not going to be diving these guys. Mr. Vygar, do you want to die? He says, no, I want to live, I want to live. We can cross through mid lane here. Get that Fleet of Footwork proc, and then we can find Mr. Wukong on his red buff or gank top lane. We've already skipped our camps, we might as well continue to do so. We go back and farm. Wukong's ahead. Hello. Hello, Wukong. It's me, Bel'veth. Q smite, auto, Q, auto, W, auto, Q, auto, Q, alto, alto. Get back here. Hey, come on. This way now. The Fleet of Footwork. 1.5 billion autos later. Auto, W, Q, E. Close. Well, Conqueror PTA would have killed there. Now don't give up the play just yet. Wukong's low. Does he want that Scuttle Crab? We're going to test out if he does or not. Always challenge these things. Red buff, Fleet of Footwork, and our HP pod is going to keep us sustained here. Come on, Betsy. Any Wukong? No Wukong. Alright, I'll take the Scuttle Crab. Alrighty, and then I'll do my Raptors Krugs and we'll reset. So that one works out for us. And as we return to the camps, we can do a full clear. So the early game looks a lot like that. 1 to 2 plays, and then clear a lot of your camps, and then you do the plays again. As Bel'veth, she's very strong in the early game, and you want to utilize that when you can. We're going to be maxing the Q first. The Q is our main source of damage. You dash in a target direction, dealing damage in that direction. Don't forget to hit the enemy with the dash. Don't just use the dashes to get in range. You Q, oh lord, auto Q, auto Q. Okay, auto, Q, W. This fella's beating me up. Krug, kill this guy. If I had Conqueror, I'd be way more confident. Waiting for the boys to show up, if ever. Do you want... Oh, E. There's his smite. And since my bot lane isn't moving, we'll just recall. Wukong's spending a lot of time on this, so inevitably he'll be down on tempo. Rectrix, dagger to the top side, no time to waste. See how he's ganking bot lane? We're going to take his Raptors. And then we'll take his Raptors, right? His Krugs, Scuttle, full clear down, and I'm so far ahead. It's over for him. We're already 27 to 18 CS, and that's that. So whenever you attack the enemy early, you create an advantage usually, and then with that advantage, you then want to collect all the farm, and it's up to them to challenge you for the farm. And if they don't do so correctly, they lose, they starve. But if you play for more attacks after the attack, it doesn't really compound into anything. Yeah, I like the Fleet of Footwork. The movement speed feels pretty good. It's a shame we didn't get the kill on Wukong, though. The small Krugs here, pull them in. W. Clean. And now just the entire map. Scuttle, Gromp, Blue, Wolves, Raptors, Krugs. I'm so juiced. What's Wukong going to do in the meanwhile? A dragon? We do not care. saw Wukong on the top side, so... As we're farming, if the enemy does anything, we can always reactively go to the lanes, but you really want to get as much farm as you can unless the play is guaranteed. Moving around and wasting time in between is the worst thing you can do. Kong's not committed to that top play, so we're not going. Getting so much XP right now. So yeah, this will be the gameplay pattern for Bel'veth in the early game here. For those who don't know, we're on the Vietnam server. We're now in Southeast Asia. We were just in Europe. And with this server, they fight more. This game is in low ELO, don't get me wrong. We're in silver, but we gotta rank the account up somewhere, so it is what it is. But hopefully, I think that the game quality is actually pretty good. I think the game quality is sometimes better than Master Tier in Europe, so before I told you this, what ELO did you think this was? Emerald, Diamond, Masters? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to smash that like button. But anyways, as we're farming all these camps, we stack up our passive. The passive gives us bonus attack speed whenever we kill stuff. So that's what's weird about Bel'veth. She's this farming champ, but she's also this attacking champ. You gotta have your timings right. Camps are done. Let's look for a play down here. We don't give a shit about the dragon. It's all about these kills. And these guys want to die. Q. Flash, QE. Bob, where's my flash? Sortie, misfortune, sortie. We're gonna crash this wave and then see if we can get anything done. Q. Ouch. Oh, Wukong. Oh, Caitlyn wards? No way you walk forward. Well, Bob, she wants this next wave. Never mind. She ease away. Whenever you do a play, just keep doing it like I'm just waiting for that Caitlyn. I'm not schizo posting, recalling. I'm not trying to be efficient. You're doing the play. Stand around. Wait around. Give the enemy time to mess up and then punish it. That's all Bel'veth can do. She can't force plays. She receives. The enemy has to make a mistake or your allies have to do something correct for you to have a play. Back to the top side here. We got the Hearthbound Axe, more attack speed. Another dagger building towards that Kraken Slayer. We really want to complete that Kraken on this turn. We're going right for the Void Grubs. Wukong could be on the dragon. We're not trying to challenge the Wukong. We want to get the Void Grubs ourselves. These will give us the empowered form as well. Start these bad boys up, Q them all. Get all those auto attacks off, and then we'll use the E. Wait to pick up the Coral. Coral deals missing HP damage, so get another rotation of the Qs onto both of these. We're good to go. Vygar, half HP. Let's try it. I might get rich. Hello, Mr. Vygar. Waiting, 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 waiting. Alto, Q, Alto, Alto, Q, Alto, Alto, Q, Alto, Alto, Q, Alto. Bong. Nothing special there. Wukong, Ganking bot lane. So we're going to take all of these camps and rinse once again. 77 CS to 42. Wukong on calorie deficit. Me, calorie surplus. Food in Asia is so cheap, I'm getting so big. Yep. With the empowered form, when you pick up the form from the Rift Herald Baron or the Void Grubs, then you get the empowered form that's going to last longer, 180 seconds. And then we spawn the funny minions when we're near minions that die. That will come into play later in the mid-game. But for the regular form, we get the out-of-combat movement speed, HP, true damage on hit. Let's get a Ruby Crystal. Yeah, we're good to go. True damage on hit, and then our dashes now go over walls as well. The dashes going over the walls let you do way more offensive stuff getting into the enemy jungle. And then attacking the enemy, just really running them down. Do a full clear here, and then it's time to play the game. We've rinsed a lot of the early game here with only one kill, We have a huge advantage by playing for the farm afterwards. And now with the Kraken Slayer, if the enemy does anything, we're gonna slice them up. The Kraken Slayer gives us AD attack speed, movement speed, all very good stats for us as we clear camps and run around and kill bad guys. And then he gives us extra damage every 3 autos, the Q apply, beyond hit effects. So does the E. Check out the E. Yeah, sounds crazy and deals a ton of damage now. So we're level 9, we have our Q maxed, very nice. Hit the enemy with all the Qs, W, Q, E, they're dead. That's what we're trying to do. Right after these camps. Kong, don't do it, give me a sec. Alright, here I come, girls. There's his ulti. Here comes another one, onto Caitlyn. Q, Alto. Miss me. Q, flash, Alto, Alto, that's one. Q, Alto, Alto, Q, Alto, W, Alto, Alto, Q, E. Bong. We don't pick up that coral because the Wukong wasn't going to be there. And Zen, we keep hitting them. You just keep hitting them. Don't be scared. Don't waste your time. Don't think. Just Q into the enemy and start hitting them. Then you have a chance to win as Bel'veth. And I only say that, Bob, because people usually they just get right next to the enemy and then they throw the W and stand there. That doesn't win you the game. You have to hit them. You have to hit them. You have to hit them. Bob, you have to hit them. We built an on-hit item, okay? Already abusive maneuver. Kill the ADC walking back to lane. Fuck, he's already there? Well, at least she's pushing. Sweeper shows there's no wards. Q, smite. Alto, Alto. Alto, Q, Alto, W, Alto, Alto, E. Job's done. Push these bad boys in. Let's pick up the coral. Ouch. 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 We're good. Let's reset. Be building into this. Don't do it, Lux. Don't do it, man. Don't do it, man. Come on. Building into the Stride Breaker second. This will always be your solid second item. If you want to play like a crazy asshole, you can get Bork second, but it feels good until you start losing mid-game. Stride Breaker gives us a lot of good stuff. AD, attack speed, HP, AoE damage, the slow. Lots of good stuff in there. Whoa! Alto, 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 Q. Trying to stay on top of them here. Alto, Q, Alto, Alto, Q, Alto, Q. Don't even have to use the E. When they're not getting low and they're running away, you just want to stay on them with the autos. The Fleet of Footwork helps us do that. Very nice. Wukong tried to overdo it by invading my camps after getting invaded, which is a natural response. Bel'veth always makes the enemy do that sort of tic-tac-toe. You took my camp, well, I'll show you, bastard. And then they die in your jungle. Very easy. Taking his camps, and then we can go bot lane and do dragon, no problem. Whoa! Yeah, that was super warded. Caitlyn showed it by the way she moved. Abusive maneuvers. Lux coming back to bot lane. Any day now. Any day now. Yeah, there's no one here, Lux. Feel free. Walk on up. Q. W. Smite. Q. Alto. Alto. Oh, come on. Give it to me. Now we go back to the dragon. So when you're in position, stay in position, wait for the enemy to make a mistake, punish, and then work your way back. Now we take everything as we're working our way back. Scuttle Crab, the dragon, the camps, etc., etc. I wanted to do the Rift Herald, but the boys are doing this, so let's group up first. QW. It's fine. Q. No, Wukong took the Rift Herald. Wukong, I love you. Q, alto, alto, Q, W, alto, alto. Bong. Alrighty, we can push a little bit. Their mid laner is still dead. All this, meanwhile, we're getting XP, we're getting gold, all without farming our camps. When it comes to the mid game, you have way more time to push and fight and all that. But you need to have been farmed properly from the early game to be able to do all this. You gotta eat your food first and then work out. Stride Breaker, Ninja Tabby, to the top side. Stride Breaker gives us that active as well. It's gonna slow enemies and give us movement speed. As we get on top of Veigar, Caitlyn, and Lux, they're gonna feel really bad as we apply that slow. And then that tankiness it gives us is pretty good. We're entering the mid game, let's kill all these camps and then go fight. Waiting for people to be on the map right now, as they're all scattered and dead, etc, etc. Whenever you have downtime, you better be farming as Bel'veth, not reaching for plays, not wandering around, just going camp to camp like a fucking robot. We lost that empowered form, so no more going over walls. Especially when you don't have form. In the mid game, let your team start the fight first. Let the allies, or let the enemy start the fight onto your allies. Something. Don't do it yourself. Go in second. Every time. You're a carry champion. You want to clean up the plays. If you're trying to be coy, you know, you can be fast with the QW, you know? And then Q away. But the mistake most people make is they try to go all the way in, all by themselves. And if you do that in the mid to late game, you're going to be running into 5 people. Alrighty. See now, Wukong, you want to hit Misfortune? There you go. W. Q, get knocked up. Q, alto. Stride E. And move down. See, if I attacked the Wukong, he would have ran away. Whoa, Q, auto W. Swing and a miss, huh? Alrighty, and now for the final step here, we gotta push. When you kill all the bad guys, take the objectives. In this case, it's easy. Taking these turrets. Okay. What are they having, a collie? Q? Oh god, I'm stunned. QE. Bong. Can I stop tanking the turret? Waiting for the next minion wave here. Bong. Nice, the cage is down. Haha. Mundo time. Q, W. Auto, Q, auto. Good job, Mundo. You're better than a master tier European. And you're like silver. Alrighty, job's done. Let's take all the camps and then get a reset. Oh, alto. Get back here. Alto, 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 Q. Q, alto, alto. I was trying to Q into the wall, but then I went over the wall. Wukong's just not having it. Maybe by standing still he was trying to trick me, but it's just too late. The boys are still on the map and pushing, so let's group up. Holly, I love you. Q. Smite. Alto, 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 alto. That's one. QW. Hit him, hit him, hit him. E. Q away. Don't get stunned. Bong. And now we'll push here. Our cooldowns will come back up and then we can go in again. Do the first rotation, back off. Do the second one, all in. That's the basics. Q. Then we don't get stunned by that Veigar cage. Oh lord. Get him, Mundo. Well, I'm just waiting for a minion wave here. The E gives me some sustain, but not a ton. Just play my distance. Whoa, the flash in. Swing and a miss. Miss me. Bye-bye. That Veigar has an ulti, and he's walking at me for a reason. That's a fucking threat. Push, 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 push. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Push, push. Push. Oh. push, 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 push. GG, final score 708. Kraken dealing 2,300. Hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something. Click the join button to support the channel and get access to videos sooner, and I'll see you in the next one. Vietnam #1.
You can learn more about the sequences to play out after your 3-camp gank and more with the jungle pathing cheat sheet below. Check it out. 3-camp gank. And then
buy the Ultimate Jungle Guide now. She's a work in progress, but for now, it will go over the basics, play jungle correctly, understand it, and to climb.